representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Welcome to the field, your Las Vegas Raiders.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Dylan Laube on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
On first down, here's Smith. Got a man, it's Mayer. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He'll step up, and there he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going run again with Swift. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
DJ Moore. A gain of 43 yards. And a Bears first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, here's Swift. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chicago.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running behind center with Swift. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Manangai finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
The Bears
Chicago.
have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion.
Roy.
Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first
It's
down.
a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Genty from the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Fourth down, Smith. Throw is caught by the back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Smith. This throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders trailing on the scoreboard. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Genty scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Drive starts with an option, right side. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
33-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They motion Tucker over left. Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Smith to the air now. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Carlson now to add one more.
For the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle.
Good.
And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bears 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For the Raiders.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return.
The Bears going back on offense just before halftime.
At their own
Not a whole lot of time
24-yard
left for
line.
him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To DeAndre Swift.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
34-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second in inches. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Williams to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the
That right there,
throwaway.
Kate, that's taking the hard
It's
lessons
now
from the
second
previous
and
drive
10.
and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Again, it's Williams. On target to his man, Zacchaeus.
Williams.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
A gain of 8 yards.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Had a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Las Vegas.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return.
The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Running back sent in motion. Trying again, following the sack. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him running the comeback. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders push their lead further to start the half.
Las Vegas.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21, Bears 7. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. And the Bears first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down throw by Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Escapes the pocket. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. It's a gain of 32. First down, Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he's going for it again. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
These are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and goal, Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Going play action, Williams. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Third down and goal.
So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Intended for...
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
The Bears now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Raiders have their offense back out there.
23-yard line.
And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. They did it! He made the interception! Picked by T.J. Edwards.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Williams to throw. Komet's got it, left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
He'll throw it. Pass brought in by Burden. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Hey, quick.
Now it's Manunga. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
He was taken down behind the
This is
line
one of those
scrimmage.
situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking to throw. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
21 apiece.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down, Smith to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders don't want to see this one go to overtime. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw it. That's completed right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a
gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Setting up to pass. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stops quickly.
Brings up 3rd down.
And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
28, Bears 21. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Las Vegas.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. This is Loveland working the right side. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Now to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Again, it's Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Here's Williams again. Completed here to Komet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.